You may be seated. Mic check. Can we turn that up? Parents, friends, honored guests, and those joining us online, my name is Matthew Groff, and it is my distinct privilege and honor to welcome you to Round Rock High School's 112th ceremony, celebrating the amazing and talented class of 2025. At this time, if you are able, please stand and remove your hats, except for you, graduates, as we render honors for the presentation of colors by the Round Rock High School Marine Corps JROTC Color Guard. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem sung by our varsity members of the Round Rock High School Choir, led by Francis Jimenez. Leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance today is Catherine Locke, Student Body Treasurer. Catherine will be attending the University of Texas at Austin and will be pursuing a dual degree in electrical and computer engineering as well as business. Please remain standing until the flags have been retired.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Thank you, Dragon Choir, Round Rock High School JROTC, and Catherine. Welcome and good evening. The members of the 25 class have faithfully upheld the standards of Dragon Pride during their time on campus, and they will carry that pride into their future endeavors. I would like to take a moment to highlight some of their successes as they graduate tonight. Over 65% have applied for college admission. 96 are graduating as scholar graduates. 354 students earn an AP Scholar designation, and they have earned 2,843 industry certifications. 105 students recognized through the College Board and National Merit Scholar programs, with 19 National Merit Finalists, 55 commended students, 18 National Hispanic Scholars, 2 National Indigenous Scholars, and 10 First-Generation Scholars. At this time, would these scholars please stand? You may be seated. We had 89 DECA students qualify for nationals. 12 of which placed in the top 10. Round Rock High School has the 10th largest DECA program in the world with 611 members. If you're a member of the DECA program, would you please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated. 36% of these seniors signed to play a college-level sport. 22 of the 33 athletic programs here at Round Rock High School made the playoffs. 4 teams won their district championships, and the boys' gymnastics team are state champions. If you're involved in the athletic programs here at Round Rock High School, would you please stand? Congratulations. The cheerleaders finished 22nd out of 76 teams at the UIL State Championship. There are 3 categories that you can be the state champions of. The Round Rock High School cheerleaders are the champions of the band champ for the entire state. At this time, if you're a cheerleader, would you please stand? There's 2. Good job. Congratulations. Oh, there's 4. The Dragon Bands were finalists at the Band of Americas and UIL State Marching Contest. 8 students earned a chair as a TMA All-State member. In addition, our band was invited to perform in London, England. We're the only high school band ever to have been invited to this prestigious event. If you're in the Dragon Marching Band, please stand and help me congratulate them one more time. I think you know how to do this chant, but on 3, 1, 2, 3, go rock, go band, go rock band. This year's choir had 3 all-state members. The Showstoppers finished 3rd at the Capital City Clash, and 13 students received superior ratings in it and advanced to solo and ensemble at UIL. If you sang in the choir program this year, please stand and be recognized. Congratulations. The orchestra program had 4 all-state students, the most in Round Rock history. 27 students received superior rating and advanced to solo and ensemble at UIL. 5 orchestra students combined to earn 8 UIL concert and sight reading trophies this year. If you performed in the orchestra, would you please stand? Thank you. What a year our theater arts department had. The musical Something Rotten was nominated for 11 Heller Awards, the most in school history. They won 2, Best Male Performer and Best Supporting Actor. Both are in this audience. Frankenstein performed in 3 rounds of UIL one-act play, winning numerous awards along the way. If you were in theater arts, thank you for letting me be a part of it this year. Please stand. Congratulations. This is also a class that possesses a spirit of service. We would like to thank them for their commitment. But first, if you served or are currently serving in the military, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you very much. Round Rock High School has 8 young men and women who are committing their lives to our country by joining a branch of the military or by going to school. If you are going to serve in the military in some way or fashion, or would you please stand at this time? Thank you. In making their plans for college, many students have been fortunate to receive scholarships from a variety of sources. As of today, this graduating class has received over $6 million in scholarships. To the providers of the many scholarships, thank you for investing in their future of our graduates. If you're receiving scholarship money of any shape or form, would you please stand at this time? You may be seated. It's a great school. I could go on and on about this graduating class, but everybody wants to get out of here. So, what a successful list of accomplishments right there. Let's hear it one more time for the graduating class of 2025. At this time, it is my honor to introduce special guests that are joining us this evening, our Round Rock ISD board members. President Tiffany Harrison. Vice President Alicia Markham. Secretary Amber Landrum. Trustee Chewy Zarate. Trustee Melissa Ross. Trustee Amber Weir, and Trustee Dr. Michael Way. Next, I'd like to introduce you to some special guests from Round Rock ISD Central Administration who have joined us this evening. Superintendent of Round Rock ISD, Dr. Azai Ease. Senior Schools and Innovation, Dr. Natalie Nichols. Round Rock Learning Community Area Superintendent, Dr. Logan Ferris. Chief Financial Officer, Dennis Covington. Chief of Public Affairs and Communications, Anastasia Drabecki. Assistant Superintendent of Academics, Dr. Rodrigo Portillo. General Counsel, Cynthia Hill. Assistant Superintendent of Student Support Services, Dr. Byron Gerard. Chief of Human Resources Officer, Eddie Curran. Chief Technology Officer, Donald Bruton. Chief of Access and Opportunity Officer, Karen Gray. I'm sorry. Also, our police chief is here tonight. I forget anybody else? We're good. Okay. And joining us this evening from our Round Rock High School Learning Feeder Pattern, the secondary principal of the year for Round Rock ISD, the principal from Cedar Valley Middle School, Larissa Ortiz. Principal of Walsh Middle School, Rudy Reyes. Principal of Deepwood Elementary, Reba Mussey. Principal of Patsy Summer Elementary, Brooke Alarms. Principal of Brushy Creek Elementary, Jenny Strong. The next person needs us to all do our very best when we cheer for her. The principal of Cactus Ranch Elementary, Vicki Crane. Principal of Old Town Elementary, Amber Velasquez Lemes. Principal of Chandler Oaks Elementary, Vanessa Randalls. Principal of Fern Bluff Elementary, and I got to know very well this year, Deidre Floyd. The principal of Bluebonnet Elementary, Sam Soto. Principal of Great Oaks Elementary, Heath Frazier. Okay. I'll be above the line. And last but not least, you thought I forgot him. The guy who pays you all to cheer really loud for him, obnoxiously, I might add. Principal of Chisholm Trail Middle School, some guy named Steve Swain. Thank you for being here, guys. All right, thank you all for being here and for dedicating your lives to our students. Every year for the past 37 years, the senior class votes for their favorite teacher. He or she has the distinction of being the one teacher that the seniors feel goes above and beyond to inspire and help them be successful. This year's winner, Mr. Roy Smith. Since he was my daughter's teacher, I can vouch he is pretty amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Every year, the staff nominates and selects a Teacher of the Year. This year's teacher has taught for 13 years. 3 of those years have been at Round Rock High School. This year's teacher has been a Teacher of the Year, 3 different campuses. Soak that in for a second. She's been the Teacher of the Year at 3 different campuses in 13 years. She must be pretty good. And she has been selected as the District Teacher of the Year twice. Please join me in celebrating the Round Rock High School and the Round Rock ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year, Ms. Tori Sanders. At this time, please open tonight's program. I'll give you a second. The program explains the distinction of collars, cords, medals, stoles, everything worn by the students tonight. The class of 2025 is 939 students strong, and over the last 4 years, they've excelled in a variety of honors and awards representing Round Rock ISD and Round Rock High School very well in the areas of STEM, business and industry, public service, visual and performing arts, health sciences, athletics, campus and community organizations, and numerous other programs. Yes, we are very proud of them. Students, please stand and be recognized. Please stand as we recognize you for your many academic achievements, and then be seated after being recognized. I'm going to start with the top 10%. If you're a top 10% student, please stand. Excellent job. Congratulations. Honor graduates. These are graduates with a 4.0 GPA or above. You will see that we have a numerous of them. Please stand. Well done. Graduates of the Academy of Public Services, please stand. Thank you. Graduates of the Academy of Business and Industry, please stand. Thank you. Some of your legs getting tired yet? Graduates of the Academy of Health Sciences, please stand. Thank you. Graduates of the Academy of Visual and Performing Arts, please stand. Thank you. All UIL participants, including athletic, academic, and fine arts, please stand. Thank you. And finally, those of you belonging to student council and any honor society or wearing any other cords of distinctions at this time, please stand. Thank you. All right. At this time, I would like to recognize Round Rock High School's top 10 students. As I call your name, would you, your parents, your friends, and family members please stand and remain standing? But before I call their names, I had a great time at breakfast this morning. Thank you for sharing all your answers to all this old man's questions. And it was a highlight of my day. Graduating 10th with a grade point average of 5.8523, Catherine Locke. Graduating 9th with a grade point average of 5.8556, Riley Wynn. Graduating 8th with a grade point average of 5.8583, Mariana Miranda Enriquez. Graduating 7th with a grade point average of 5.8587, Paige Tan. Graduating 6th with a grade point average of 5.8625, Olivia Talent. Graduating 5th with a grade point average of 5.8882, John Friedrich. Graduating 4th with a grade point average of 5.8917, Shivam Bhattacharjee. Graduating 3rd with a grade point average of 5.9125, Trong Pham. Graduating 2nd in her class with a grade point average of 5.9405, our salutatorian, Joyce Ma. Graduating 1st in his class with a grade point average of 5.9478, the highest GPA I've seen in 8 years, Brennan Chu. Please join me one more time in congratulating these students. Well earned. Great job. You may be seated. Great job. At this time, Bhuvan Khanna, student body officer and NHS president, a young man with a great personality, will give you the opening remarks. Bhuvan will be attending the University of Texas at Austin and plans on majoring in neuroscience.
Thank you, Mr. Groff. Hello, class of 2025. I take my task today very seriously. Since the moment I was selected to deliver the speech a couple of months ago, I've taken the responsibility to approach it with the same intensity that many of us have devoted to senior year thus far. So I woke up energized this morning, drank some chocolate milk, and a few hours ago, I began my script. Naturally, I started with the easiest part, expressing gratitude to everyone who shaped who I am today. Thank you, Nana, for being caring and funny while facilitating my growth in every aspect. You have instilled in me the belief that I can accomplish anything, even my dream of becoming a neurosurgeon. Thank you, Amma, for managing to juggle a million responsibilities while still being very hardworking, loving, and enthusiastic at all times. Of course, thank you to my siblings, Basant and Nikki, for being my reliable companions, following in my footsteps while surpassing me in so many ways. When I go to college, I'll definitely miss seeing you every day, but it's okay because I'll be pretty much in town. Thank you to my extended family for coming out today. My pedama and pednana coming out from Ohio, and my cousins coming from Dallas and from New Jersey. It means a lot for you guys to be here, and I'm sure you guys are excited to hear 939 people graduate today and wait for 2.5 hours. Thank you to my grandmother for having such a wonderful presence in my life, despite your fierce battle with cancer, and for passing down your height and curls. That's right, it's not a perm, so don't, a lot of people say that, but it's not. To my teachers, if I could recognize every single one, I definitely would. But I'd like to highlight Mr. Snelson and Irwin, Ms. Sarles, Smith, and Lestick. Thank you for putting up with my antics and for giving me a strong foundation for college. To my club sponsors, Ms. Sanders, Schaefer, Mr. Adams, Mr. Abbott, and Mr. Oliver. Despite never having any of you as my high school teachers, I appreciate you facilitating my leadership and creativity. Finally, to all my fellow peers, shout out to all my friends for making these years very enjoyable and for the conversations in the group chats that either have names that change every week or are definitely too inappropriate to say at graduation. A special mention to Isha for being my HOCO courtmate, my lab partner, and most of all, my best friend. And of course, thanks to you all, to my classmates, teammates, and fellow officers for supporting me in my endeavors and pushing me to be the best version of myself. And another special shout out I want to add, thank you to Mr. Rank 5, John, and for Calvin out there, the orange striker, for being my roommates next year at UT. I'm sure we'll have a very great year next year. Class of 2025, congratulations on surviving a disease more prominent than COVID itself, senioritis. I'm sure the calc teachers are very aware of its symptoms. This year, we've transitioned from academic warriors to focus on the most important things in life: maximizing nap times, late night pickleball, and McDonald's point totals way higher than our SAT scores. I'm personally sitting at a whopping $50,000, or 50,000 points. We faced constant struggles to get to this point: lengthy standardized tests, treacherous lunch lines, and the crazy traffic jams of the 600 walkway. But finally, we've achieved something special, something only 95% of Americans will ever achieve: a high school diploma. That's right, we now have an advantage over a whopping 5% of the workforce, over dropouts who never graduated high school, including Abraham Lincoln, Walt Disney, and Henry Ford. But still, we should be proud to graduate from the Round Rock High School with the best students and faculty, the coolest mascot in the district, and a great alma mater that nobody actually knows the words to. There's a reason that the alma mater lyrics are on the screen. So what do we do with that diploma? How do we maximize the time that we've earned now that we're no longer tied to the non-paying, full-time 9-to-5 shifts of high school? First off, time is a very strange thing. One moment, your favorite NBA team makes the NBA Finals, and my GOAT Luka Doncic gets traded for absolutely no reason. I don't have nearly enough time to cry about that in my 5-minute speech. In just 4 time-warping years, we went from shy freshmen to successful seniors. And somehow, the juniors haven't aged at all over 3 long years. Time truly works in mysterious ways. As we move forward, our next era will be shaped by futuristic advancements in AI and engineering. These innovations will be integrated into everyday life, impacting everything from driving to medical research and to even 3D printing food. What a genius invention that is. I saw that on Instagram Reels. These tools will truly make our lives more efficient and a little bit more terrifying for sure. However, there are a lot of things that can't be replaced, no matter how advanced technology gets, including the value of a relationship, the drive behind a passion, and the spark of creative expression. I also don't think ChatGPT can ever be funnier than a real person, except for maybe Mr. Groff. You know, we are society's newest engineers, we are society's next entrepreneurs, and we are society's future doctors. It probably terrifies our teachers to hear that, so better start eating those apples, Miss Smith. Anyways, it's up to us to have a positive societal influence, and the best way to do that is just by being human. It's our responsibility to preserve the beauty of humanity by growing into who we're meant to be, and more than the monkeys we evolved from. Because ultimately, nothing is stronger than the human spirit. So as we head into this next chapter of our lives, I encourage you to just do a few things. Be adaptable, be unique, and be nice to AI for when the robots take over. Thank you for listening to me, even though I don't have a 5.94. Class of 2025, I wish you all the best, and please pose for my selfie. Thank you so much.
To be clear, you don't like my dad jokes? I thought they were pretty good. Thank you, Bouvin. Well done. At this time, would you please welcome Joyce Ma, the 2025 Round Rock High School Salutatorian. As you can imagine, as a Salutatorian, Joyce had many college options to choose from. She decided just a few days ago to attend Columbia University as a C. Prescott Davis Scholar, and she plans to major in computer science. Please welcome Joyce Ma.
Thank you, Mr. Groff, and congratulations to the Round Rock High School class of 2025. Thank you to the amazing administrators, teachers, family, and guests joining us here tonight. My name is Joyce, and I'm so honored to be able to share a few minutes and reflect on these last 4 years with you. But first, I want to take a chance to thank a few of the most important people in my life. Thank you to my parents, 谢谢 Mama, Papa. It doesn't escape me for a moment that the only reason I'm here today is because of the sacrifices you've made. Thank you for showing up for me no matter the occasion, holding my hand in yours when I'm difficult, and blessing me with your wisdom even if I don't always listen. And to my sister Maggie in Barcelona right now, who better be watching this live stream, I love you and I will always be your biggest fan. And I want to say one more thank you to my classmates. Each of you before me have walked a unique path in high school, achieving unfathomable personal and academic successes, pouring your hearts into creative expression, dedicating blood on the field, and just building your character. By simply coming to school each day with your jokes and sincerity, you've made the draining loop of high school a lot more exciting for the rest of us. And standing here today, it's absolute insanity to even think about, but we actually made it. And before each of us walks across the stage, transforming from seniors into graduates with the shake of a hand, I want to take us back to the start. The blurry start, freshman year. Straight out of COVID, we hadn't seen classmates in a year or two, but soon the nervous puzzle pieces fell into place with classic first day icebreakers, the rise of Wordle, and the kidnapping of soap dispensers. We frolicked in a number of cultural and career-centered clubs while juggling high school course loads, and in a time like freshman year, it wasn't difficult to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of all the things you could have been doing. Sophomore year, we all got a little more comfortable. No longer haunted by the 700 building, we discovered Lord of the Flies, judged each other's Spotify Wrapped, and watched the chess.com takeover of Chromebooks. As we delved deeper into teen society, it was, and still is, so easy to compare yourself to your peers. Who has the most achievements, the best outfits, the most amount of friends? But genuinely, one thing I've learned is that you are not competing with anyone but yourself. Confronted with obstacles invisible to the surface, we are all fundamentally on different paths and timelines to success. So please, be kind to others and to yourself. There's no rush, so take the time to consider your passions and set the goals you want to attain. Then, junior year, with it came grueling SATs, daily naps, and tumbling attendance records. It busted open the doors to the world of upperclassmen, AP courses, and driver's licenses. Or if you're like me, doing literally anything except getting my license. Every day was a test, but you persevered. Whether you were barely scraping by or thriving, you conquered it, making your grit one of the greatest accomplishments today. Finally, senior year. This was a year of celebration and anticipation. From decorating Hoko overalls to enjoying the hilariously unhinged musical Something's Rotten, everything led up to tonight. And looking back on all the perfectly captured moments in my camera roll, one thing is clear: how much we've all changed. One of my favorite lines from Alice in Wonderland goes, "I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then." We've all had so many meaningful experiences in high school. Some the best moments of our lives, some the worst, some just plain embarrassing. And it's okay to reminisce on them and let them shape who you are, but don't let them cling onto you so hard you accept them as part of your identity and stop growing. You aren't the same person you were a year ago, a month ago, even a day ago. And more than ever, after today, everyone gets a clean slate. Live for all of the experiences and joys you hope to gain, force yourself out of your comfort zone, and forgive and embody your authentic self, because no amount of self-improvement will make up for a lack of self-acceptance. So, as we close this chapter of our lives, genuinely, you are the only one who can write the next one. Have confidence, empathy, and excitement, and I hope one day when you're looking back on this moment, you'll also recognize how much you've grown, accomplished, and made your graduate self proud. So, for maybe the last time we'll all ever be together, I want to say one more congrats to the class of 2025. We made it, and I can't wait to see all of the amazing things I know you guys will achieve. Thank you.
Great job, Joyce. At this time, would you please welcome Brennan Chu, the valedictorian of the class of 2025. Brennan will be attending the University of Texas this fall and will be majoring in statistics and data science. Be sure to listen to his speech, as he has one really cool fact to share with you.
Let us leave this place where the smoke blows black and the dark street winds and bends. Past the pits where the asphalt flowers glow, we shall walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and watch where the chalk-white arrows go to the place where the sidewalk ends. This is now the second time that this verse from Shel Silverstein's Where the Sidewalk Ends has been presented in front of a Round Rock High School graduating class. And how do I know this, you might ask? Well, my own mother graduated as the valedictorian of Round Rock High School in 1992 and started her own speech with that very verse. Ever since I found out about her achievement, it has always been a dream to share her same privilege of giving that valedictorian speech. And here I am, excited to share this honor with all of you here today. First, I want to thank my mom and my dad. You two are my perfect models, supporting and pushing me to my limits every step of my journey. I also want to thank my sister, Alexandra. Your sheer hunger for knowledge and pursuit of passion is unparalleled, and I have always envied your ability to stay true to who you are and bolster your interests proudly on your sleeves. You truly inspire me. I want to thank my Ita and Ato, who always ensure that I have a safe and welcoming space where I can feel loved. And thank you to Miss Kim, Mr. Pham, and Mr. DeJong. Y'all have all been amazing teachers and sponsors, and y'all have been super supportive in propelling my academic future. Well, congratulations, class of 2025. Over the past 4 years, we surpassed hot August passing periods and the crammed maroon rubber staircases. We saw the rise of AI and how ChatGPT managed to turn in more English essays than actual English students. We all waited in February, anxiously checking our emails, anticipating the week off of school for the devastating ice storms. Some of us sat in the cafeteria watching Messi convert his crucial penalty in the 2022 World Cup against Mexico. And we all pitifully watched that poor kid stare at the eclipse without his protective glasses, just knowing his eyes will suffer the very next day. Over our high school journey, it amazes me to imagine all of the growth we have undergone in the face of all the challenges we experience. We had to overcome the pop quizzes that left us scrambling through our notes the period before, hoping we could cram all the info we would need. We had to overcome the supposed 5-minute Instagram reel breaks that would burn late till 3 a.m. until we began to ask ourselves if going to sleep at this point was even worth it. We had to overcome the first year of having to walk around those stupid gates that make getting back onto campus feel like an actual obstacle course. And we had to overcome the devastating realization that the new tiling in the main building was actually a sea of cricket corpses that left a stench that could only remind us of that one elementary school teacher we had that never quite smelled right. And despite the hardship, we all ended up here today, ready to take on the next challenge in our lives. And it is crucial that we recognize the memories, friendships, and lessons we learned throughout our time here in high school. Our journey through high school really set up the people who we are today, and now that this chapter comes to a close, it is even more important that we don't forget all that we have gained here. And with all of that being said, though it may seem like the end of an era, your story is just beginning. And after today, you all will leave high school and venture into new realities. Some of us will go on to join the workforce. Some of us may seek to travel the world. And some of us may end up learning what it means to be truly ill from mono we contracted from the college dining hall. Whatever your future holds, your story is yours to write. As we leave our cherished and valuable high school memories behind, we have to leave room for new pages to unfold. Some of us will seek entrepreneurial grandeur in our passions that will revolutionize the world. Some of us will be cruising the canals of Venice and relishing in the nightlife of Tokyo. And for sure, at least we will have full control of when we can use the restroom, even if it may be in a disgusting freshman communal bathroom. No matter what we end up doing with our lives after high school, it is important to understand that the future you wish for upon yourself will only exist if you fight for it. It won't be easy. You'll have to defend your passions, survive under pressure, and challenge boundaries. But if you can manage to fulfill the story you dream of, who knows? You could be the first Round Rock High School graduate turned astronaut, or the CEO of the next biggest tech company, or you can finally be the first friend in your friend group to hit Masters in League of Legends. Well, whatever your passions entail, let today mark the beginning of when you start to take risks in order to craft a story that fits your hopes and passions. Thank you.
Great speech, but I think everybody just wants to know one thing. Who had the higher GPA? Okay, yeah, well, yeah. He did, for the record, Mom, sorry. Let's hear it one more time for our valedictorian. Tonight, we are here to celebrate the class of 2025, but before we shift all of our attention to the students, I would like to thank a few people who made tonight possible. From all the graduation information, tonight's program, ticket distribution, questions and answers, cap and gowns, senior banner, cords and stoles, the senior walks, graduation practice, the panoramic photo, to pretty much everything else that I didn't even mention that got us here tonight to be in the right seat. Please join me in thanking Mr. Alan Stewart and Ms. V. Barrera. Okay, the moment you've all waited for, my speech. Before I begin my speech, I'd like to know how the burgers were last night. We had about 400 or 500 students come out to the senior sunset night. It was a good evening. I think we would have had a few more burgers left over if Carson, where are you, Carson, didn't eat 10 hamburgers himself. The opening part of my speech is actually one that is for both of us, and it starts with, congratulations, we've made it. Let's hear it for yourself there one more time. Students, your life is changing as we speak. As you sit here waiting to get your diploma, I'm sure most of you are excited, nervous, or even fearful of what tomorrow brings. Those feelings are very normal, but don't let this moment pass you by. Look around and see how many people came just to watch you do this event tonight. They're here supporting you. Don't ever doubt that you matter. You're living in an exciting time. We landed on Mars. We can take private trips to space. AI, as mentioned several times, is going to change the world as we know it. Speaking of the world, it is waiting for you. And maybe that's why some of you are nervous. But before you go out into the world, let me remind you that you are a Round Rock Dragon. And these last 4 years meant something. A few things will come with you by graduating from Round Rock High School. First, you're expected to lead. Let me repeat, you're dragons, and so you're expected to be above the line and lead. Number two, as you transition from high school to the next chapter in life, I challenge you to outlive your life. Thinking, what does that mean? What does outliving your life look like or even mean? Well, have you heard of the story about the carrot, the egg, and the coffee bean by Damon West? I'll try and bring them together. The story starts off asking, which one of these are you? A carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? Over my years here at Round Rock High School, I've asked seniors what their biggest fears were as they prepared to leave the world of high school and the comfort from their parents' homes. Some were afraid of who they would get as a roommate, or how hard their professors would be and how hard the workload might be, or what it would mean to buy their own house and get their own paychecks. Others wondered how they would pay for everything. As I listened and agreed with them that their fears and challenges and changes in their lives can be stressful, I reminded them that they were not alone. Look around, there's 938 others of you. Every one of us is going to experience fear and stress, so don't be afraid to try something new. Step out of your comfort zone and stretch yourself. And trust me when I say, just call your parents. I'm one of those, and we love it when our kids call. Right, parents? Remember, you are capable, you are special, you are a dragon, and you matter. Back to the story of the carrot, the egg, and the coffee bean. When you put a carrot in a pot of boiling water, after about 10 minutes, it changes from this crunchy, hard vegetable to a soft vegetable. In this story, the water represents life and the challenges that come with life. If you respond like the carrot that comes with life, you will permit life everything it throws at you. Tough decisions to create doubt inside of you. Do not let life change who you are. Believe in yourself. Don't be softened by your environment. The egg, on the other hand, is already hard on the outside, but on the inside, when you put it in boiling water, it becomes hard. When life gets hard, and it will, you will allow those experiences to harden you and maybe turn you into a negative person, one that would act below the line, where you blame, complain, and defend. As the world tries to change you for the worse, resist that and instead be more like the coffee bean. The coffee bean, when put into boiling water, changes the water, thus changing the world and changing its environment around it. If you can make a difference in someone's life, and you can stay positive, and you can look for the good in every situation, then you will have left your mark. A mark for others to follow. In conclusion, lead, believe in yourself, be a coffee bean, and outlive your life. Seniors, I've enjoyed every minute of being your principal. Thank you. It's been a blessing. Good luck and best wishes. At this time, we will award diplomas to the class of 2025. Administrators, faculty, and students that are on stage. Administrators, faculty, and students that are on stage, please take your positions. While they are doing that, it is my distinct honor to introduce Dr. Azaiz, the superintendent of Round Rock ISD. Students, please stand and remain standing during the validation of candidacy.
The class of 2025 started kindergarten in 2012. That was the year LeBron James won his first NBA title, and the iPhone 5 was the hottest things ever around. A lot has changed since then, including our graduates who've grown into smart, resilient, and inspiring people. Now, the young adults before you today are the voices of tomorrow's progress and innovation. They are our future scientists, educators, artists, entrepreneurs, developers, explorers, and leaders. Graduates, enjoy today. We are cheering you on as you take your next steps. We believe in you. We are proud of you, and we will miss you. And so, by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and the Round Rock Independent School District, I certify to the Board of Trustees that all students who have met their graduation requirements are hereby eligible to receive their high school diploma. Congratulations, class of 2025, you did it.
Thank you, Dr. Azaiz. Graduation is a joyous and dignified occasion. It is important and meaningful to all involved. Therefore, I would like to ask for your cooperation in maintaining proper decorum throughout this ceremony by limiting movement and talking in the seating areas. Please refrain from using artificial noisemakers such as horns or whistles, and from prolonging cheering during the celebration, as the noise will drown out the names of the next graduates. Please extend the same courtesy to the last senior, honored as the first. Calling names tonight for our graduates, our English teacher, Mr. Andrew Howell. Chemistry teacher and Quiz Bowl sponsor, Miss Julia Bailey. History teacher, Thomas Grimm. And we met her earlier. English teacher, student council, and student body sponsor, and you've already heard this, the Round Rock ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year, Miss Tori Sanders. Students, please watch your row leaders and follow their direction. And I think the first row has already taken that lead.
Okay. Brennan Mengfong Chu.
Joyce Ma.
Fong Trang Hong Pham.
Shuvam Taz Bhattacharya.
John Thomas Friedrich.
Olivia Maria Talent.
Paige Tan.
Mariana Elizabeth Miranda Enriquez.
Riley Coy Wynn.
Catherine Locke.
Isha Sanvi Vaikunta.
Bhuvan Khanna.
Navia Abigail.
Jean-Marcus Losier.
Diego Thomas Acosta.
Daxton Lauk.
Herman Jose Acuna.
Natalie Lowe.
Addison Claire Adair.
Griffin Loyola.
Sahasra Adala.
Hayden Luther.
Pratush Aduri.
Dakota Mabry.
Ranveer Agarwal.
Logan Mace.
Avni Agrawal.
Francisco Macias.
Christian Jael Aguirre Lopez.
Om Madalia.
Amrith Akshintala.
Matvey Maidachenko.
Catherine Nicole Alcala Quiero.
Joaquin Maldonado.
Leanna Marie Alfaro.
Isabella Mancha.
Azima Sumataya Ali.
Rowan Mandler.
Vontae James Smith.
Kunal Manish.
Maida Raju Aluri.
Edna Teresa Maniali.
Christopher Ray Also Brooks.
Zane Moretia.
Damian Josiah Alvarez.
Mateo Marara.
James Alvarez.
Blake Marsh.
Elida Nohemi Alvarez Mazarriegos.
Garrett Marshall.
Haiba Amer.
Solomon Isaiah Martin Holmes.
Kundansai Amagauni.
Carolina Martinez Nolasco.
Misha Anand.
Keely Martinez.
Snigdha Sai Anchuri.
Olivia Martinez.
James Anthony Anconatani.
Theodore Martinez.
Luke Rowan Anderson.
Jimena Martinez.
Reese Renee Anderwatha.
Xavier Ray Martinez.
Alexa Irene Anchorstar.
Mahiba Mariam.
Anarwin Anna.
Briseis Mascareñas.
Sarah Jean Anthony.
Kenneth Owen Massey.
Diego Andres Aranguren Tua.
Thomas Massey.
Tanvi Arcot.
Adriana Mata.
Jada Elise Armstrong.
Rylan Mathis.
Molly Ann Arredondo.
Mason Lee Matthews.
Dia Arun.
Moldir Maksutova.
Cohen Gray Ditmar Asbel.
Ali Lynn Mayo.
Gustav Andre Aschenbeck.
Barrett Wade McAlpine.
Kashitha Ashakumar.
Jacob Alexander McCabe.
Ava Brooke Ashworth.
Camden Lewis McLeod.
Tristan Javier Avalos.
Elaine McDonald.
Isabella Giselle Avendaño.
Devin Isabel McDonald.
Ava Victoria Avila.
Liam Henry McDonough.
Kimberly Nicole Aviles del Arca.
Megan Ann McDonough.
Hudson Tanner Bacha.
Samantha McFall.
Amelia James Bailey.
Catherine Grace McGee.
Elizabeth Logan Bailey.
Sarah Jean McGoohey.
L. Marie Bailey.
Adeline LeRae McGraw.
Austin McRae Baird.
Sydney Ryan McGuire.
Vishagan Balahai.
Cade Chandler McKenzie.
Eric Matthew Baltadano.
Danile Medina.
Abiram Bandy.
Jacob Anthony Medina.
Shyama Banik.
Marcus Medina.
Aslisha Barik.
Myra Meekins.
Sebastian Barreto Rivera.
Taylor Meissner.
Riley Samuel Herbert Barthel.
Caden John Mele.
Samuel James Bassett.
Samhitha Melecheruvu.
Braylon LaRue Baylor.
Jose Ichiro Mendez.
Kat Christine Beer.
Sam Mensa.
Andres Emilio Beltran.
Megan Merwick.
Jack Tobias Bendel.
Alexander Douglas Myers.
Milo J. Bennett.
Caden Kent Michelle.
Kelia Isabel Bentley.
Hamie Lizeth Miguel Perez.
Lauren Elizabeth Bentley.
Serena Me.
Brianna Mary Burhany.
Aiden Miller.
Dylan Bruce Best.
Seth Gabriel Miller.
Dhruv Singh Bhattaria.
McLean Cecil Mills.
Gia Vijay Bhagat.
Darsh Mirwani.
Adya Gopi Bhattawaj.
Bo Mitchell.
Ahana Ganesh Bhatt.
Darcy Mitchell.
Anuj Neil Bhatt.
David Mitlin.
Neve Siddharth Bayani.
Aditya Modi.
Ananya Bhutani.
Daniel Malloy.
Stefania Markova Bielitich.
Alexis Montgomery.
Nicholas Hill Black.
Jaden Deshawn Moore.
Shane Ryan Black.
Merritt Rose Moore.
Damian Richard Blair.
Indira Moparthy.
Paul Anthony Blair Jr.
Vamsi Mopuri.
Avery Elizabeth Blankenship.
Renata Morales.
Meredith Kate Bobbitt.
David Moran.
Connor Michael Bonnick.
Haley Morandi.
Lainey Elizabeth Boyd.
Daniela Moreno Martinez. Good job, Danny.
Zoe Michelle Bray.
Kai Erickson Morley.
Ava Grace Bradall.
Emerson Mossman.
Ryan Daniel Bridge.
Nirav Mula. Way to go, Nirav.
Jaden Theseus Bright.
Hassani Managala.
Peyton Allen Bristow.
Adrian Munoz.
Neela Simone Browder.
Isabella Joni Munoz.
Finley Travis Brower.
Darshin Muralitharan.
Ian Nielsen Brown.
Israel Murphy.
Isabel Grace Brown.
Riddick Murray.
Hunter Mason Browning.
Hayden Mustin.
Lola Elizabeth Bruno.
Pranav Muthukumaran.
Charlotte Josephine Brousseau.
Abhinav Naveen Mysore.
Tanner Wyatt Burgess.
Adwick Nag.
Ariana Jewel Burleson.
Abhirami Nair.
Alyssa Myra Burnsed.
Astrid Nareha Olivier.
Ria Reddy Burry.
Vijay Tejas Nakiri Kanti.
Christian Michael Burton.
Arush Nandiala.
Ishani Reddy Busareddy.
Brody Nelson.
Zoe Angela Bustamante.
Cade Nelson.
Kira Han Byers.
Donovan Nelson.
Sonoma Rain Caldwell.
Praharshini Nernuru.
Avery Danielle Calhoun.
Gia Wynn.
Evangelina Camacho Fuentes.
Jamie Konale Wynn.
Micah Alexander Camacho.
Jalen Wynn.
Ian Gray Camp.
Sunny Wynn.
Hannah Grace Campbell.
Spencer Nichols.
Veronica Canales Boyd.
Beck Ulrich Nielsen.
Juan Alberto Conseco Boschetti.
Ava Therese Nieto.
Sophia Marie Cantu.
Ryan Noble.
Caleb Benjamin Cardenas.
Zin No.
Liliana Irene Cardenas.
Kieran Nolan.
Kevin Haran Carmona.
Donley Marius Nygaard.
Hayden Robert Christian Carner.
Brinley O'Neill.
Ariana Isel Carrizales.
Jared O'Neill.
Ignacio Lucas Carroll.
Weston Chase Cobb Olkers.
Emma Claire Casper.
Gio O.
Christian Alejandro Castillo.
Roseanne Olekangal. Congrats.
Jesse Jacobo Castillo.
Alicia Olivas.
Omar Castillo.
William Ivory Oliver.
Emilio Manolo Castro.
Leah Olvera. Way to go, Leah.
Isabella Alasne Castro.
Mohammed Shaish Omarkel.
Juan Diego Castro Venegas.
Santiago Orasma.
Didion Catlett.
Jack Thomas Orsat.
Lucas Joshua Cavazos.
Lola Ortiz.
Catherine Marie Cedeno.
Hannah Noel Ostland.
Jeremy Chaco.
Carter Ota.
Aditi Chawla.
Beres Samo Owens.
Sydney Ahmad Chan.
Addie Ozuna.
Derek Sejun Chang.
Christopher Ray Pachicano Jr.
Grant Robert Charette.
Jaden Pachicano.
Ryan Christopher Chase.
Hansika Padij.
Vivek Pramit Chavda.
Samuel Vincent Padua.
Austin Chavez.
Mason John Pafk.
Isabella Symphony Chen.
Nishka Pai.
Hillary Yanwan Cheng.
Ana Lucia Palacios.
Nathan Maman Cherian.
Chris Paluk.
Rose Teresa Cherian.
Ethan Lautong Pan. Way to go, Ethan.
Anne Marie Chien.
Gabriela Pareja.
Jordan Geo Chihuahua.
Alexis Susie Park.
Jackie Cho.
Chanyang Moses Park.
Jungwon Choi.
Esther Yisa Park.
Nari Choi.
Tyler Wanju Park.
Siwoo Choi.
Dwyn Parker.
Dhruv Ravi Chobe.
Griffin Parker.
Dylan Alexander Chocolis.
Arya Patel.
Cole William Choochmatch.
Mahika Patlola.
Soyoung Chung.
Laurelie Patterson.
Logan Spencer Clark.
Sarayu Pettiaretti.
Reese Levi Clark.
Karthik Pedu.
Leah Rebecca Clay.
Avery Grace Pedraza.
Logan Heath Clay.
Hudson Parker Pedrati.
Noah Mitchell Cockerham.
Sienna Peoples.
Adley Gavin Colgrove.
Catherine Pfeiffer.
Mallory Lane Coleman.
Kayla Pelter.
Ryan Christopher Combs.
Roberto Pena III. Way to go, Bobby.
William Joseph Compton.
Ava Margaret Pennington.
Elijah Michael Cordova.
Elizabeth Perez Guillen.
Chelsea Colleen Cornwall.
Luis Alfonso Perez Velasco.
Anna Laura Correa.
Noah Bradley Perez.
Kylie Ava Costanza.
Berkeley Perry.
Logan Joseph Cawthorn.
Holt Perryman.
Keegan Riley Cozart.
Adriana Peterson.
Christian Cruz Ruiz.
Zane Petrick.
Lourdes Ileana Cruz.
Katie Pham.
Amanda Lee Dalem.
Damon Pickens.
Braxton Dennis Dalton.
Damon Pickens.
Brooke Avery Davis.
Gary Pillai.
Owen Scott Davis.
Diamhel Pimentel.
Nasim Sima Dungu.
Ethan Pena.
Stephen De La Pena.
Stacy Ann Pennell.
Anaga Deepak.
Pranav Polikapati.
Carmen Maricela Delgado Olivares.
Mia Jane Pons.
Joe Titus Dennington.
Marley Poole.
Tia Rose Dennis.
Nathan Porter.
Hudson Cole DePriest.
Akshay Poruri.
Trishala Devarupala.
Nicholas Powell.
Devin Alex Devasia.
Terry Powell.
Srimugda Devada.
Kreethi Prabhu.
Shreyas Thega.
Joshitha Prathapaneni. Way to go, Joshi.
Varen Matthew Delay.
Tobias Christopher Pratt.
Cedar Dapuri.
Harrison Prescott.
Aditya Pravar Davala.
Cassandra Rose Protter.
Dia Devang Dulakia.
Audrey Elizabeth Prout.
Anish Vardhan Dulapali.
Sanvi Perma.
Kiefer Davis DiBernardo.
Dhruv Rajiv. Way to go, Dhruv.
Elizabeth Grace Dekert.
Gracie Rafalowski.
Abby Marie Dietrich.
Tessa Rafalowski.
Matthew Jonah Dixon.
Kartikayam Rajaram. Way to go, Kartik.
Rachel Nicole Dobbs.
Rishi Rajkoa.
Cole James Dodds.
Ruhi Rajkoa. Way to go, Ruhi.
Ruth Dominic Raiz.
Elena Marie Ramirez.
Vinicius Alves Dominguez.
Christian Ramirez.
Talia LaShawn Donaldson.
Colton Cisco Ramirez.
Elizabeth Julianne Drake.
Fiona Romley.
Matthew Connor Dreyer.
Yeni Ramos Flukier.
Arav Dua.
Jesse Noel Ramos.
Alexia Malena Duarte.
Luke Montgomery Rainey.
Victor Gabriel Ducha.
Andrew Seiler Rasco.
Rayleigh Marie Duggar.
Siona Raskar. Way to go, Siona.
Sampana Dulal.
Susanna Ratia.
William Brady Duncan.
Darini Ravisha.
Shatira Dejanay Dunson.
Evan Lucas Ray.
Gavin Scott Durham.
Giovanni Arturo Raya.
Kevin Braden Edwards.
Ashrith Rayapati.
Miriam Hamdi Eid.
Alana Marie Recchio.
Cruz Anthony Eklund.
Vanshika Redigari.
Gabrielle Shea Elam.
Jacob Redman.
Adeline Nicole Ellis.
Jackson Jeffrey Reese.
Jared William Epstein.
Jose Luis Regalado Jr.
Logina Iskander.
Kaylee Reed.
Brock Trenard Eubanks.
Case Brandon Reinars.
Aiden Samuel Ihorn.
Allison Grace Rhodes.
Way to go, Ali. Jace Braden Faltasek.
Reese Rhodes.
Kendall Nicole Font.
Megan Lee Riley.
Way to go, Megan. Ezra Nadir Hassan Farat.
I think this is fine like this. Anna Reimer.
Vinicius Faria Pinmentel.
I'm cool like this. This is fun. Caleb Rainier.
Annie Yirin Fang.
Solomon Riojas.
Ian Clark Ferguson.
Alexander Joel Rivas.
Mirabel Ann Medina Ferguson.
Emiliana Golden Rivera.
Evan Tate Farrell.
Joaquin Cesario Rivera.
Dominic Paul Ferrigno.
Holly Elise Robertson.
Khalees Larkin Fields.
Somia Robbins.
Henry Luis Figueroa Aponte.
Aaron Don Robles.
Tanya Lorena Figueroa Gonzalez.
Ernesto Jose Rodriguez Fontan.
Alea K. Finney Wallace.
Kevin Thomas Rogers.
David Lowe Fish.
Alexandria Renee Rogers.
Brian Flores Navarro.
Giancarlo Ned Romano.
William Fontaine.
Samuel Rosales.
Vivian Catherine Ford.
Caitlin Sierra Rosen.
Isabel Francis.
Isabella Naomi Roundtree.
Colby Brian French.
Wyatt Christopher Rowe.
Avery Marie Frizzell.
Oliver Sebastian Rowe.
Sarika Reddy Gabor.
Alana Michelle Sabatino.
Angel Gabriel.
Anchal Abe Sabu.
Hara Karthikeya Gajala.
Hayan Sadiq.
Krish Pankaj Gajar.
Kashish Saini.
Sahasra Reddy Gala.
Addison Lee Salazar.
Neil Galgale.
Jesus Saldana Barrera.
Zoe Nell Gamble.
Tristan Paul C. Salgado.
Mia Luis Camino.
Beatrice Jewel Salinas.
Alexis Ann Marie Gadai.
Ella Catherine Salisbury.
Esther Catarina Garcia Castillo.
Joshua Stephen Sanchez.
Christopher Garcia Cruz.
Thomas Earl Sanders III.
Iusbeli Nathalie Garcia Porozo.
Thomas. Isabel Grace Sanderson.
Carla Adriana Garcia Bravo.
Gotham Sanil.
Dane Jirius Garcia Stormer.
Niharika Lakshmi Sanivarapu.
Dylan Alexander Yamado Garcia.
Marissa Lila Santi.
Thank you.
Jonas Andrew Garcia.
Yashasvi Ajay Sapre.
Moose Garlington.
Nikhil Saravanan.
Hannah Elizabeth Garza.
Faria Majabin Sarkar.
Kara Grace Garza.
Siri Sasapu.
Mackenzie J. Garza.
Abby Bharatkumar Satasya.
Jacob Aiden Gaiman.
Katie Grace Sauls.
Elizabeth Sarah George.
Aryan Bhavesh Savalia.
Grace Ann Catherine Georgians.
Maddie Grace Savins.
Wesley Buck Geddes.
Tylene Sayasane.
Naveen Joshua Guy.
Logan Theodore Schaefer.
Serena Garby.
Trisha Diane Schmidt.
Atharva Hamand Kodake.
Xavier Gabriel Schmittou.
Raphael Giesen-Linsen.
Blair Elizabeth Schott.
Sabrina Maeve Gleason.
Sienna Rose Seaton.
Carlinos Roy Glover Rodriguez.
Patrick Gabriel Simler.
Jamie Francis Goebel.
Geethan Kumar Synthil Kumar.
Ian Mandon Gobin.
Deeksha Synthil Kumar Rajaswari.
Trajan Reese Godby.
Pranav Synthil Kumar.
Marshawn DeAndre Godsey McClory.
I don't have her. Kylie Marie. Your cards.
Jack Morris Goforth.
No, I don't have any of these. Keep going.
Estrella Anais Gomez Gill.
What's the last name?
Jesus Jonathan Gonzalez Guerrero.
Okay. Preeti Shateo.
Zachary
Great
Zakang
shot.
Marshall Goodridge.
We're missing a whole stack. I don't know. Shrey Shah.
Simone Noel Godot.
Sid Shaw.
Gibson Daniel Granger.
No, they're just not. Caden Shanahan.
Luke Dominic Grantham.
Arvind Shandilia.
Hope McKenna Gray.
Oh, smart. I didn't catch that at all. Rajalakshmi Shankar.
Evan Caldwell Green.
Thank you. Okay. Noah Graham Shannon.
Grayson Deanne Simpson Green.
Khalil Elizabeth Shantz.
Kinley Elizabeth Green.
Ananya Sharma.
Gabriela Danya Gretsch.
Louisa Jianko Shave.
Ethan Michael Grego.
Mia Isabella Shell.
Carter Mitchell Griffith.
Emma Lorraine Shepard.
Connor Harley Gritzmacher.
Davin Henry Shepard.
Scarlett Graciela Guadardo Ayala.
Look. Akshith Reddy Sherry.
Samiksha Gutipati.
They put them in backwards order. Yeah. Drake Dempsey Sharilla.
Jose Alejandro Guerrero Hernandez.
Varun Ravindra Shirtakar.
Sloan Marie Guyon.
Nicholas John Shotwell.
Uday Krishna Gunduru.
Prajay Shrestha.
Soumitra Gupta.
Amol Shukla.
Shreya Gupta.
Rihanna Shukla.
Abraham Gilbert Gutierrez.
Benjamin Nicklin Schumann.
Tate Anthony Gutierrez.
Emily Elizabeth Shutt.
Stephanie Nu Ha.
Meher Sibul.
Grace Catherine Habits.
Drew Winston Seibert.
Carson West Hager.
Yusuf Atif Siddiqui.
Kristen Emma Hayek.
Lillian Elizabeth Siegel.
Sarah Grace Hayek.
Ana Lucia Sierra.
Hope Julia Halford.
Liam Donovan Simmons.
Isabella Marie Hamilton.
James Finley Simpson.
Yusuf Eugene Amir Jihad Hamoud.
Gargi Singh.
Kira Riley Hampton.
Vender Singh.
Wyatt James Handy.
We're just going too fast. I just read Vender. Nisa Singh.
Cooper Cole Hanslick.
Sithanshu Singh.
Gavin Jong Hanselman.
Aiden Jericho Soroy Sion.
Georgia Diane Hartle.
Zion Siraj.
Houston Helleman Hatch.
Alyssa Sirapatham.
Janisa Abriana Hawkins.
Edwin Jacob Apayo Cerngat.
Piper Madison Hawkins.
Kira Elizabeth Serwatis.
Siddharth Hazari.
Robert Anthony Citran III.
James He.
Karthik Sivakumar.
Brianna Capri Heaton.
Gracie Amidala Slater.
Reagan Kate Here.
George David Small.
Jack Zoshu Heastand.
Barrett Reed Smith.
David Lauer Henneke.
Ethan Blake Smith.
Sophia Clarice Hennigan.
Parker Lathanacone Smith.
Ivy Arden Hensley.
Romy Hattori Smith.
Brandon Joel Hernandez Cardona.
Madison Kate Snodgrass.
Simon Hernandez Reveles.
Aiden Michael Snyder.
Eric David Hernandez Salazar.
Olivia Lucille Sokol.
Naomi Hernandez Flores.
Tashi Soneja.
Adam David Hernandez.
Dhruv Kalpesh Soni.
Carolina Hernandez.
Sahin Sandeep Soni.
Joanna Catherine Hernandez.
Christian Santiago Sotelo Diaz.
Noah Antonio Hernandez.
Samantha Marie Soto.
Jameson Nathan Herndon.
Ubaldo Isaac Soto Jr.
Josefina Herrera Rocha.
Marshall Conrad Spear.
Lauren Nicole Hidalgo Vina.
Jackson Eric Spees.
Cole Tyler Hines.
Coven Shreether.
Mahika Hyengod.
Aniketh Shrigiri.
Raymond Joseph Hinojosa IV.
Akansha Srivastanava.
Kong Huang Ho.
Ananya Srivatsan.
Hannah Grace Hobbs.
Audrey K. Stankoven.
Colin James Hockabout.
Jake Scott Steritz.
Brody Everett Homeland.
Ryan David Starnes.
Jackson Trent Hauser.
Austin James Stedman.
Trey Michael Hurley.
Makai Amari Steen.
Fatima Hussein.
Sean Keith Stevenson. Allison Marie Stifler. Sophia Fulgentes Stoutenberg.
Stuck together.
James Frederick Strauss.
They've got out of great. Okay.
Andrew Michael Strock.
Haley K. Houston.
Antonio Jose Suarez.
Grace Hua.
Ashlyn Olesia Elizabeth Sylvester.
Lucas Ryan Hudson.
Aubriana Alexis Sullivan.
Aubrey Tyler Hughes.
Lindsay Switzer.
Carter David Hughes.
Oliver Valdemar Shalag Polahonsky.
Matthew Christopher Hui.
Catherine Tybell Guerrero.
Reggie Hurley Jr.
Soham Manoj Tambe.
Trey Michael Hurley.
Emily Faith Tondo.
Fatima Hussein.
Catherine Avery Tarr.
Brooklyn Marie Hutchins.
Allery Luann Taylor.
Adam William Hank.
Jeremiah Javon Taylor.
Juliet Maria Bella Ibarra.
Kennedy Page Taylor.
Maria Esther Inciarte Martinez.
Tag Trey Taylor.
Jalen Audrey Isbendi.
Braden John Templeton.
Aria Nusrat Islam.
Daniel Ty.
Are you Shreya? Aria?
Jack Hamilton Thayer.
Aria Nusrat Islam.
Parker James Thelen.
Shreya Iyer.
Devin Neth Thinuara.
Kushagra Jain.
Dakota Ann Teamy.
Sopan Jalkote.
Sohan Patel Thipagonde.
Angelina Jang.
Amog Reddy Thodati.
Rowan Louise Jansen.
Island Thomas.
Satvika Jasti.
Ethan Manny Thomas.
Sridhar Jayakumar.
Lavina Thomas.
Jackson Joseph Jeffrey.
Nate David Thomas.
Tyson Ryu Jenkins.
Raina Thomas.
Indira Javar.
Anthony William Thurmond.
Priscilla Alejandra Jimenez Villegas.
Unmesh Vasant Tokale.
Camila Jimenez.
Cade Austin Tremonti.
Diego Jimenez.
Jessica Quinn New Tran.
Emma Reese Jimerson.
Lam Can Tran.
Gary Deshawn Kentrell Johnson Jason.
Vincenzo Tranquita.
Azuriel Jewel Johnson.
Emily Elizabeth Truon.
Elijah Savon Johnson.
Tyler Wayne Tuggle.
Kiana Rain Johnson.
Shruti Tumala.
Isabella Catherine Johnston.
Tyler Barrett Tunnel.
Luke Riley Johnston.
Lucas James Costa Tweed.
Cadence Marie Jones.
Rithvik Umesha.
Daphne Lauren Jones.
Anaga Upaluru.
Kamarion Johnson.
Macy Lene Upshaw.
Javon Louise Jones.
Andres David Ordonera.
Layla Grace Jordan.
Samaya Vidaswar.
Anish Joshi.
Milady Giselle Vallecillo Ramirez.
Sharvi Joshi.
Taylor Paige Vance.
Chan-hee Jung.
Montserrat Vargas Barones.
Neha Kalia Perumal.
William Lucius Vasacek.
Levi Ambrose Kanya.
Nikita Vasilyev.
Bushra Karaja.
Amrutha Sayasrija Vasiraju.
Zaim Faisal Karim.
Abhimanyu Vaskar.
Emily Nicole Carmaker.
Henry Beckett Vaughn.
Vivek Kauri.
Rithik Samarth Vazawar.
Saideep Katragada.
Pranita Vegiraju.
Joey Keshai Mankan.
Tushara Samapali Vimori.
Logan Mitchell Kelly.
Anirudh Venkatesh.
Megan Elizabeth Kent.
Monish Venkatesh.
Kyle Anthony Kessler.
Santiago David Vera Pirela.
Diana Maria Ahmad Khan.
Coral Isabella Verico.
Raina Kang.
Alexander Conley Vickers.
Rayon Mohammed Kazi.
Angelina Sofia Villanueva.
Joshua Songnam Kim.
Isha Malathi Viswanathan. I'm sorry, Diego, you're out of order. Sorry.
Sumaya Noor Kwaja.
They were just swaps. Diego Nicholas Villegas. Okay, is Callie? Oh, crap.
Karis Nicole Kilo.
Matthew Andrew Vriki. Okay, is it Callie or is it Andrew? We don't know where Callie is. Callie's right. Okay. Andrew Kwok Vu. Okay.
Juhan Kim.
Just accidentally picked her up. Is it Melina? Melina Huangmai Vu. I must have just...
Leo Youngmin Kim.
Victoria Kakak Vujosevich.
Siyun Kim.
I got you. Reed Ashton Wellington Wagner.
Walter Luke Wheaton King.
Aiden Gregory Heron Walker.
Whit Owen Kipperman.
Walker David Wallace.
Brooks Edward Kitchen.
Crystal Wong.
Parker Thomas Klein.
Ethan Brooks Warner.
Daniel Coe.
Teague Aaron Watkins.
Kartik Kabaji.
Brian Akira Weathers.
Hasini Lakshmi Koduri.
Camden McCain Webster.
Rishik Kopekwar.
Adam Riley West.
Tanush Yogesh Kori.
Cade Avery Westerman.
Keely Ann Kosh.
Andrew Kyle White.
Itai Kovac.
Barbara Ann White.
Yifta Kovac.
Callie Mae White.
Andrew Gareth Krakow.
Sydney Michelle White.
Dia Jagadish Kumarin.
Vincent Nathaniel White.
Max Zachary Kumitz.
Zavari Jeremiah Whitson.
Savannah Kathleen Kiles.
Claire Elizabeth Whittle.
Mateo Giovanni Laboy.
McKenna Grace Willett.
Kaylin Abigail Langley.
Chloe Kingston Williams.
Sai Sudha Sathvik Lanka.
Deshaun Jewel Williams.
Sarah Marie Laura.
Javian Paul Williams.
Cole Patrick Lardner.
Kendall Milan Williams.
Caitlin Faith Lau.
Kennedy Sinclair Williams.
Santiago Laurel.
Christopher Lee Wilson.
Drake Cromwell Lawhorn.
Hank Soren Wilson.
Janelle Brigenet Lachey.
Meredith Carmen Wolf.
Milan Lay.
Charles Foster Wood.
Leonid Mikhailovich Lednev.
Gaia Morgan Wood.
Jaleese Lee.
Brady Patrick Woodward.
Justin Mitchell Lee.
Brandon David Wright.
Taeyoon Lee.
Ruby Jade Waimola.
Adid Leheather.
Samuel Austin Yang.
Madison Grace Loish.
Lacia Yotham.
Leah Michelle Lewis.
Timothy Eunchon Yi.
Juan Ignacio Leyva II.
Sharon Rose Yoon.
Lucas Harold Lindstrom.
Ava Gail Young.
Ava Grace Listenby.
Amanda Summer Yu.
Catalina Noel Livesey.
Jaden Vaughn Yu.
Summer Andrea Yamas.
Cadence Madison Yoon.
Preston Kai Lotz.
Clark Andrew Zanella.
Presley Wyatt Logan.
Zachary Reed Zapalak.
Ariette Antoinette Lopez Saba.
Jonah Meyer Zeitlin.
Abigail Haven Lopez.
Jaden Zhang. Evelyn Zhao.
Yuvia Izel Lopez.
Zoe Danielle Zuniga.
All right, we are not quite finished yet. I know, we're hurrying. At this time, please welcome to the podium Aisha Vakunta, student body president, to make the closing remarks to the class of 2025. Aisha will be attending the University of Texas at Austin and plans on majoring in biology. I tell you this, I've heard her speech several times and you're in for a treat. We have a great closing speaker tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Groff. Hi, guys. I can hear stomachs rumbling around the room, so I'll keep this short and sweet. I know myself, I'm very, very hungry, and I know everybody's excited for dinner. We have a lot of people to thank for giving us the opportunity to sit here in this ginormous and freezing stadium. I personally would like to express gratitude to some of the most important people in my life. Thank you to all my friends, new and old, and especially Boobin for being my best friend for the last 4 years. He's the one person that can make me laugh, and in fact, I gave up trying to outdo his speech a long, long time ago. Thank you to my teachers for pushing me and always finding time to put in the missings and the zeros, but never the A's. Jokes aside, it's the efforts of our faculty, teachers, and staff that have fostered an environment that has helped to turn me and everybody else sitting here into the amazing individuals that we are today. Thank you to my parents, Amma and Nana, who were the ones to stay up with me when I ate dinner at 1 a.m. or take me to the farmers markets on the weekends when I was overwhelmed. My parents have created an amazing life after moving to America and raised two beautiful daughters. One that is independent, successful, amazing, gorgeous, kind, you get it. And the other one, Shruti. Trust me, if anything, it's the opposite. Shruti is genuinely the hardest worker I've ever met. She is a previous Round Rock High School valedictorian turned double major pre-med honors student at UT. What a nerd. My parents and her are my biggest inspirations. It amazes me to see them putting their best foot forward every single day, and I certainly have a lot to live up to. I love you guys. Lastly, thank you to Ms. Sanders and Mr. Groff for giving me the opportunity to be on this stage right now. Without them, I'd have no chance, since I spent way too much time napping to be in the top 10. Class of 2025, here we are, holding the very thing that we have worked towards for the last 12 years. It's crazy to see one maroon diploma sum up our countless nights spent studying, HEB runs, school trips, or even car accidents. Me personally, I'm sitting at only one, so let's cheer to that. But our time spent in high school, middle school, and elementary school is so much more than these little parts of our lives. We flourish interpersonally. We've met new people and discovered new things, maybe even discovered more about ourselves. We've faced profound adversities and celebrated unforgettable milestones. We've cried in the arms of our friends and laughed in the company of our teachers. Some of us got sought-after jobs, some of us got the craziest scholarships, and some of us got over 15 tardies in 1 week, both of which are undoubtedly accomplishments. It is these aspects of our lives that have joined to make us who we are in this moment. In other words, we are the reflections of many different things that have shaped who we are. We are our parents who have supported us throughout our lives. We are our friends who have stood by our side in our lowest moments. We are our teachers who have imparted not just literal lessons of factoring polynomials or that the mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell, but rather more arguably and more interesting lessons of working hard to achieve your goals. These people and pieces come together to make us who we are. But the last piece comes from you. Our lives have been set up, supported, and sustained by those who love us, so now it's your turn to step up to the plate and take charge of your own life. But, guys, don't be fooled. I, too, am really, really, really scared for college. Our last year of high school, 2025, was a year full of endings. It marks the last year of the many that we have spent in classrooms, the last year we will see the familiar faces surrounding us, and our last random Mondays off. Our last spring banquet, our last winter dance, and our last summer banquets. The last time our parents will have us home 24/7. The last time we partake in the F1 race that is the Round Rock High School parking lot at 4:20. But I've realized that in the same way, 2025 will be a year full of firsts too. For some of us, it's our first year headed off to college or trade school. For others, it's our first year getting a job or finding out what your passions really are. Regardless of where we're headed, it's our first time making completely new friends, our first time finding another place to call our home, our first time truly becoming adults and carving our path in this world. And trust me, you will face tough moments. That first night away from home, that first exam failed, the first breakup, the second, the third, probably a fourth for some of us. But always remember that these moments do not define your life and who you are. You will learn to embrace them as part of the journey. So my dear class of 2025, as you leave this auditorium, don't look back on today as the end of an era, but rather the beginning of a new one where you are in control of your own future. Because after today, our future awaits each and every one of us, and it's our turn to make something of it. Thank you, class of 2025, and I hope you guys have a good evening.
Great job. For those wonderful words, as we wait for her to join us on the floor, I have one question for all of you on the floor. Are you ready? I'm sure we're all ready. Students, please stand. Row leaders may be seated. I will tell you, students, when you can throw your hats in the air. At this time, will you please take your tassel and move it from the right to the left to signify that you are now graduates. Parents, at this time, this is a great photo op coming up. Seniors, please take 1/4 turn and face the audience this direction. Very good. Class of 2025, please take 1 more 1/4 turn to your right and face the back. Class of 2025, please take 1 more 1/4 turn and face this direction. One final 1/4 turn and face the stage. Congratulations, class of 2025. To conclude the graduation ceremony, we will sing the Round Rock High School alma mater one final time together. Don't worry, we're going to put the words up. After we sing the alma mater, that is when you may throw your hats in the air. Round Rock High School graduates, you've been an amazing class. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing everybody at Project Grad. Good job.
Good job, you did.
Hey, 2:39.
No, awesome.